Hello and welcome to this video and to a weekend vlog, hopefully, if I actually film anything, because I'm struggling with that. The rest of my family are asleep upstairs, so I'm gonna take this little boy for a walk. This is like our only weekend in July that we don't have plans, so we probably need to get a lot done, which is always difficult with a baby. Always have to try and remind myself of that. We are not going to get as much done as I want because we have a baby. So yeah, I think we're going to have to spend a lot of money today because the things we need to do are like, she's got a naming ceremony coming up in August, we need to organise that. We ideally want to get a playpen for here so that when she's on the move we can keep them apart a little bit sometimes. She's coming out for 5 months, so it's not long till we need to start thinking about weaning her and putting her on solid food, so we need to get some stuff for that. Again, with the naming ceremony, we might have people here, so we might start thinking about sorting out the garage with the sofa bed and blinds and that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, and I want to go on holiday in September, so we need to book that. So yeah, it's going to be one of them weekends. Plus we need to do cleaning if the weather is any good. I know Pete wants to get the gardening done because it looks like a jungle out there. Yeah, it's one of those. So we don't know where it's going to take us. I'm going to try and film, but we'll see what happens with this. It was also the general election this week, so I did film a clip of me and Eloise going up to the polling station with the intention of carrying on the vlog from there, and I didn't. So here's that clip. So Eloise and I are off to go and vote today. It's the general election. She's due a nap, so hence why we're going now, because that's what we do. Stick her in the sling, she'll have a nice sleep. I can get something done. That's where we're off to. We also did something that I said I was going to do all the time when I was pregnant, and we took Jeff to the woods this morning, so that's also... But yeah, we went up. The woman that runs the baby group that I go to at the library, which is also our polling station, she is there, so we had a brief chat. Eloise was asleep, that kind of thing. She's telling her colleague that she's such a happy baby, which is nice. So did that. I also took Eloise and Jeff to the woods that day, which is a thing that when I was pregnant I wanted to do like all the time. I've done it a few times actually now. The weather's been a bit hit and miss, and we have plans sometimes. And obviously my back was bad for a while, so I couldn't carry her for that long. But we've done it now, and it's good. I quite like it. It does take out a nice chunk of the morning for us, and it does then mean that if we're having a bad day or anything like that, I don't need to stress about getting Jeff out again in the sort of lunchtime afternoon bit. So yeah, it works. But yeah, he's making a load of noise, so I need to go and take him for a walk before he wakes up Pete and the baby. So yeah, come along for the weekend. Let's hope that we can actually get something filmed today. Right, it's now 10 o'clock. He's been walked and fed. Everyone else has just woken up. I've managed to get my YouTube stuff sorted for tomorrow because it's all last minute now. And now I better go and start being mum. This is like old times, the three of us sat in a row. Hey Jeff. Jeff. Hey. You can probably hear Pete's computer because it sounds like a rocket taking off. We are trying to order some food from Costco for Eloise's naming ceremony thing-a-lob. Yeah, we've ordered a cake. Looking at sandwiches. She's asleep on our bed and flinging her legs about, so I think she's probably awake. I don't know.
Oh, they're going somewhere.
12 looks like it's there. So yeah, so when I last spoke to you at 10, between 10 and 12, We managed to order 1 card.
Strong going.
That's what I said, you don't get anything done when you have a baby. But yeah. We're on it, we're ordering food, we're good. Are you ready? Are you steady? Yeah.
15-13, nothing away from Norwich. Balls, you're always thinking a little bit, how do you handle that? Get the lead, you don't want to let down. We talked about those serve issues in the past. They're probably always somewhere in the back of that mind. Let's give Norwich a chance here at this game. Ooh, you should have made that. Not the best of drop shots. He's not going to be happy there, Cameron.
Because he made the ground so easily as he does. Oh, the execution.
So as I said, this hasn't quite been the productive weekend that I was hoping for. We have ordered the food for Eloise's naming thing. We've ordered a card, as I said. We've looked at playpens because we want to get one for our lounge, as I said, so that she can, certainly when she's crawling and stuff, be able to do that without irritating Jeff and that kind of stuff. But we haven't ordered one of them because I think there's a Prime Day coming up soon. We've watched quite a bit of tennis while everything's been going on. And yeah, not much else. She had a struggle with a nap earlier on, so that took a bit of time. And as you can probably hear, Pete's now mowing the lawn, and I'm being kicked either side because I've got Jeff here, and I've got Eloise here. It's over there. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the to-do list, see if there's anything I can do while sat between the 2 children. But yeah, it's been a weird one. I also am getting over an ear infection, so that's been fun. And I seem to have a slightly sore throat, so I don't know why I'm falling apart, which is not great, but hey, this is what life is at the moment. The juggle. I swear I get more and more dishevelled as the day goes on. I didn't film it and I feel really bad because it's a big moment, but Eloise went in her big girl pram and not in her bassinet for the first time for a little walk around the block with Jeff, just so that we could try it out, make sure the straps are alright and all of that stuff before we use it properly. Now other sport is on because that seems to be a thing. This one's in her activity table. I'm playing with your cloud. Yeah, you playing with your cloud and watching the football? Yeah. Now that you're not near me, you're not screaming. Yeah. And we were supposed to have pasta bake for dinner, but somehow we haven't actually ordered any of the ingredients for the pizza, and Pete decided to leave the front door wide open. Any of the ingredients for the pasta, so we've ended up with pizza.
That makes it look bad because it's cold out, but it is very tasty. That also makes it look bad, but it looked really good a second ago.
It still looks good, so that's what we're doing for the next however long until we have to get her to bed. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. I'm not feeling very well and haven't had a great night's sleep because of that. It sounds like Eloise has just woken up. They've had a bit of a, lazier morning. It's 9 o'clock pretty much, so she's had a good sleep again. Although I know they're up at 5 for a feed. which Pete thankfully did because I don't know how to cope with that because, yeah, just everything is not going very well today. I'm doing the exciting job of cleaning the tumble dryer filter because I looked at it the other day and it was really bad. And so that our tumble dryer works well and that we don't get a fire, I figured I would do this, and this felt like a good time to do it while they're asleep, but we'll probably need sooner rather than later. Doesn't sound like Pete's going for her, so I better go and see what she's up to.
Eastbourne only won her first grass court match this season, but she's having a great run.
Just keep watching Daddy's food, Eloise. In other exciting news, it's much later, we've been for a walk and had lunch and all of that stuff. As you've seen, because I've put in those little clips of Eloise playing with her light box and her watching Pete eat food. She's obviously getting interested in that kind of thing now. But as an update, we've ordered some blinds for our garage, which is, you know, step one, getting that habitable for someone to stay in it eventually, i.e. my brother, because that means he'll be so far away that we shouldn't hear him snore. Sorry, Adam. What else have we done? We feel like we spent lots of money and I don't know what we spent on. Well, the main thing is we've booked a holiday. So, as I said, we have decided, I'll go over here because the machine's a bit loud. So we have booked ourselves a holiday for September. We're going to go for 4 nights to Copenhagen, which will be good. It's a place I've wanted to go for a long time. Really want to see Tivoli. I want to go on the roller coaster there, which is old. We're going to fly from Stansted. So we booked our flights, accommodation. We're staying in an Airbnb because by that point Eloise will be 7 months, but she won't be that far into her weaning journey, so figured having a kitchen for that would be helpful. Also, it means that, you know, she can be asleep in one room and we won't have to just sit quietly in a hotel room while she sleeps, not to disturb her, so we can be in another, watch TV or something. But yeah, so if you've got any tips on, you know, flying with a 7-month-old or what to take or any of that kind of stuff, let us know, because we are obviously brand new. We took it to the Lake District, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here, but obviously we had a car, so we could just take everything in the kitchen sink, whereas we can't really do that with this holiday, because we're on a weight limit. Fortunately, we had to fly with Ryanair, which means we've had to pay lots of money for bags and a pram and all of that stuff, because I think most airlines that's free, a pram, but not with Ryanair. So yeah, but looking forward to it. It should be good fun, if not a little stressful to begin with, because obviously, as I said, we've never done it, so. But once we've done it once, we can do it again, which is the whole point and what I'm after. So we'll have a holiday, glad that's sorted. I'll bring you along at various points, probably when we're organising and sorting things. Rest of today, we keep looking at curtains for our lounge again, but that's not really being moved any further forward. I think we're going to wait till Prime Day to look at weaning things and also decorations for her naming ceremony. And what's the other thing I said we wanted to order, to buy? Can't remember. I've ordered her some clothes. There you go.
Oh, I'm just going to change which shades on it.
I better go and sit with those two.
Wait, it's there,
Apparently Pete's made a mistake with that blind, so that's good. Hello Eloise and Jeff.
He's doing such a good job there.
Right, I better go because tennis song's on, so you can't hear me now. So that weekend vlogging thing ended abruptly because I have a cold, and it came on pretty rapidly across Sunday. Eloise also had the same cold, so she was also getting stuffy as the day went on. So it's now Wednesday. We've had a rough couple of days, what with us both being ill, but she seems to be very much on the mend, more so than me. But that's because she's been able to rest and I've been dealing with her. But yeah, it's been hard because what do you do with a baby with a blocked nose is there's like nothing. The internet says fluids, but she won't take her milk. So then what do you do with that? And yeah, it's been a thing. We've very much been in. But as I say, she has been much better today. So have I, but I now don't seem it. It's towards the end of the day, and I've got really stuffy again, because that seems to be the case in the evening. Pete's currently looks like he's having a bit of problem getting her to settle for bed, but he's doing that, and I was editing the video and realised that I didn't end it, and that's why, because we've been a bit ill, and yeah. We pretty much did those stuff and then didn't do anything else because we were contending with illness. As I said, if you've got any advice for travelling with a baby, let us know that in the comments below because we are all ears. Any advice is very welcome, and yeah, that would be exciting. And I will end this video now. So if you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Stuff's coming up. Obviously, we've now got this trip to Copenhagen, so I'll be filming that as and when we go. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.